Hello everybody, this is John Hindorf from Radio Show Limited, and thanks for joining us wherever you are in the world. I know that you all want to get back racing as quickly as possible, just as we all do. But here's the next best thing. We're going to have some competition, but this evening it's going to be of the mental kind. It is the Creventic 24-hour series pub quiz show. We're going to find out who will be our COVID champions and who'll disappear as our lockdown losers. Here are your hosts, Ollie, Peter, Helen and Gary.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome to this exciting pub quiz show evening, the first ever hosted by the 24-hour series. And well, let's welcome our German guest, I suppose.
Herzlich willkommen. Okay, Ole, can we also say something to our Italian friends?
Ciao, benvenuto. And what about our Danish fans?
Welcome. Ole, what about our Spanish friends?
Hola amigos, bienvenidos. And our Belgian friends.
Allez, fijn dat je er bent.
And everyone whom we did not mention with their own language, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It is in a few minutes that we will start this exciting quiz show. You can be part of it by downloading the Kahoot app with the QR code that you see in the image, enter the PIN, and you're right in the game.
Thank you, Ole. But first, let's welcome our quizmasters for tonight. Helen, the Fresh Princess Raukens. Hello, Helen. Okay, and of course, he is already on the podium. Ole, the Tech Dolleman. Okay, thank you. And then, of course, we go to Peter Pac-Man Fry. Hello, Peter. Okay, thank you. And of course, myself, Gary Doodle Dude Willems. Thank you. Okay, Ole.
Well, Peter, Helen, it's social distancing. I'd like you to leave the stage. And later on, we will see you back in the show. Thank you.
Okay, yes, of course, we miss the teams, the drivers, we miss racing. Okay, thank you for watching to us. We will have this show to have some fun. And let's see how it goes. But first, we would like to thank our TV company 0221 Media, because we are here live in Köln, Germany for this show. So thank you for your TV support.
Yes, thank you indeed. Once more, you can all be part of the show by joining via the Kahoot app. But let's move to our first video message of the evening by Matteo Giacossi of KCMG Yas Motorsport. Hello.
Good morning, Creventic people and fans. Here is Matteo Giacossi, team manager for KCMG Honda Racing TCR category from Italy. I hope you are in safe, still strong and positive, because for sure we will be back very soon to enjoy in the Creventic paddock and fight for win on track for sure. Bye-bye. Ciao.
Thank you, Matteo, and greetings back to Italy. Well, I heard we might even have a very special VIP guest this night. But Gary, maybe you might lead us to the menu. What is on tonight?
Okay, yes. What can you expect this night? Of course, the pub quiz. Special guest, actually very special guest. Live interviews, some big calendar announcements with a new circuit, an update about Portimao and Monza, and of course 24-hour series eSport. But before we have something about eSport, we go to Henry Littich and see what he has to tell us.
Yes, hi, I'm Henry. I'm here in Uruguay during this corona crisis. Keep drinking matcha. And I have a secret for you. I'm racing only with the hot Red Camel Jordan's team.
Okay, Oleg, maybe about the eSport. Can you tell us something about the eSport, the sim racing we do?
Yeah, we actually have quite an exciting announcement about that. On the 23rd of May, we will be hosting a 12-hour sim race on iRacing on the Monza circuit, exclusively for teams wearing 24-hour series livery. And they will be joining us in this event. We have a lot of registrations already, and we expect a full grid of 55 cars, GT3, GT4, 991, TCR cars, a good mix, live on RacePort, live on our Facebook and YouTube page, and of course with the commentary of Radio Show Limited.
Okay, then we switch for a message to the USA from Charles Putman.
Hello everybody, Charlie Putman here from CP Racing, bringing you a hello from the USA. Just wanted to tell everybody how anxious we are to get back to the track, see all of our competitors, our friends and fans in the paddocks, broadcast crews, and especially the crew from Creventic. I know they're working as hard as they can to get us all back together on the tracks as soon as we can. Till then, stay safe and good luck. Bye-bye.
Okay, about this TV pub quiz. It's to have fun, to enjoy, to be informed. But of course, it's like 24-hour series. So it's for amateurs, gentlemen, semi-pros, and even for pro. It's obviously, I'm an amateur, and this is a pro.
Thank you, Gary. Of course, you're right. Well, still, you can join this pub quiz by downloading the Kahoot app, entering the PIN code. You can join at any time during the game. It starts in a little less than 10 minutes. So we're happy to have you in this quiz. And let's move to our first official to have a message to our participants tonight. It is Floortje of Time Service.
Hi everyone, this is Floortje from Timekeeping. No, I am not here to tell you that your transponder isn't working or that you switch your driver ID too late. And no, I do not want to check your yellow control card. I'm just checking in to see if you're having as much fun with this quiz as I do. Well, I really miss the Creventic races and I miss all of you guys. So I hope that we see each other soon at one of the tracks. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy the evening.
Well, Floortje, we miss you too, and we hope to see you as soon as possible and race together again.
Okay, regarding the Kahoot, you can enter a name, or actually you have to enter a name. Please enter your team name and of course then your personal name. So for instance, Car Collection Peter. So not a nickname, please put your team name so that we know what's there. You have still time to log in till 2030. I think for the next message we go to Paul Truswell.
Hello, Paul Truswell here from England, one of the regular Radio Show Limited commentators for the Creventic races for many years now, saying very good evening to you all and welcome along to the Creventic quiz. Certainly been a great pleasure working with everybody at Creventic for so many years now. It's been great fun, great atmosphere in the Creventic paddock, there always has been. And let's hope we'll all meet up in one of the Creventic paddocks again very soon.
Okay, Paul, thank you very much for your message, unless you are not completely, you're a little bit ill, but we wish you from all the audience much better, so we hope to see you soon. I'll go back to Ole.
Thank you, Gary. And we have only a few minutes left until the quiz will start. You still have time to log in. Just scan the QR code, download Kahoot, enter the PIN code, and you're part of it. Into the show. We received a video message from Juan Froncerre, the CEO of the circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya.
Hey, bon dia. I'm John Froncerre from Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Hope that you came back soon because Creventic and 24 hours endurance here in Barcelona is one of the greatest events that we host. So we're expecting to receive you open hearts, open hands as ever, and we'll be very soon. See you. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Juan. The 24 Hours of Barcelona have ever since been a highlight on our calendar, if not the highlight in our European season. And we're happy to be back this September with a full grid of GT and touring cars. The 24 Hours of Barcelona weekend you don't want to miss.
Okay, thank you, Ole. We go quite a quick further to Olivia Boutsen from Belgium.
Good evening, everybody. This is Olivia Boutsen from Boutsen Team. There is no one day without thinking about Dubai 24 hours. Let's find where it is. Okay, we have Le Mans 24 hours. We have Spa 24 hours. But there is nothing to compare with Dubai. Each time we have a meeting, we think about Dubai. We have there Dubai in different cars, different years, thanks to Creventic, because thanks to them we have discovered Dubai, we love it, and we would like to be back in 2021. Enjoy your evening.
Okay, Olivia, thank you very much for these kind words, and good to see you in 21 in Dubai again. Okay, this is a quiz, but it's also a competition. So let's switch to our 24-hour series pub quiz race director Jeroen Steenhuis from TT Circuit Asse for an official briefing. Hello, Jeroen.
Welcome to the briefing of the first ever 24-hour series pub quiz. My name is Jeroen Steenhuis, and I'm your race director for tonight's race. This quiz is played using Kahoot. If it's correct, you already installed the Kahoot app on your mobile phone. If not, please do so as soon as possible, as we will start the engines within the next 10 minutes. Here I have my 24-hour series pub quiz rulebook, and I prepared some notes for a short briefing. The rules are simple and straightforward. Answer as many questions as you can. The questions will be either multiple choice or true or false. The quizmasters are Helen, Peter, Ole and Gerry, and they will guide you through the questions. Each answer option will have its own color. Answer on your mobile phone by selecting the corresponding color. Each correct answer will earn you a maximum of 1,000 points. However, as in racing, speed is crucial in this quiz as well. If you are slower in giving the correct answer, you will get less points. If you are very fast in giving the correct answer, you will gain more points. So, it is like real racing. Every good answer within the track limits counts. You can earn extra bonus points if you score more correct answers in a row. The winner of tonight's race will receive a 24-hour series merchandise package. Thank you for your attention, good luck, and have a safe quiz.
Okay, Jeroen, thank you for this briefing. Loud and clear as always. Thank you very much to our race director. As I told you already, we are here live in Cullen in the studio. Can we have a look to the audience, please?
It seems we have a technical mistake to show our audience. However, please make sure at home to share the link of the quiz so all your friends, teammates, crew members, drivers, fans, whomever can be part of this nice quiz we're going to have this evening. And
Sorry, Ole. Oh, no. Hello, Annemarie. You cannot call me right now. Sorry, you cannot call me right now. I'm live in the studio, so I have to hang up. Sorry. What are you saying? Oh, sorry to hear. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what to do. My wife is also important for me, but she has a flat tire. Can you tell me exactly a little bit more? Okay, a puncture on the left rear, right? What to do? I cannot come, Henry, but I have a good solution for you. Take the next pit stop and success. Sorry for this. Sorry.
Gary, we have a quiz going on tonight.
I'm really sorry. Henry is my wife, so let's have a look.
Well, the time that the quiz starts is almost now, so make sure to enter now. And you can, as I said, still join during the race. Share it to everyone on the social media, and let's have a fun night tonight.
Okay, let's see. How many minutes do we have before we really start the show? Let's see. Okay, yes, sorry. It's live, people. It's live. I have something here about for our next race about our top 5 Corona rules. Maybe can something say about that, Ole? So if we go racing again, you need to be safe. So there are some rules. Can you maybe explain it?
Well, we have established a protocol for races during the Corona times. Basically, we will limit the number of people on track. We will stick to local regulations, and some regulations have been put in place to make sure that everything happens contactless during our races. But as I heard...
Sorry guys, it's green flag, we can start the quiz,
Ah, that's awesome, Peter. Thank you. So we're actually going to start the Kahoot quiz with question number 1. Ole, question number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 24-hour series Pub Quiz TV Night. Let's go for the first question. Keep in mind, it's an example question, so there will be no points awarded for these questions. It might even be that all answers are correct, I don't know. But, well, let's move on to it. Question 1 is, I think this night will be nice, great, awesome, or legendary. I don't know, Gary. Which one might that be? I think it might be all 4 of them.
That could be, at least I hope so. So, yeah, we are amateurs, but let's do our utmost best. So,
the answers are coming in already.
How does it work, Ole?
Well, you have to pick the right color, the corresponding color of the correct answer on your mobile device or laptop, depending on where you're playing it from. I see we still have a bit of seconds left. The answers are floating in, and we are going to have the first correct answer of the evening just now. Please remember, it's a test question, so no points are awarded in this rule. But well, the vote says legendary.
Oh, that's great. So I love this answer already. So this is how it works. So now we're going to make it seriously, like a competition. So we start with question number 2. Question number 2 is from our other race director, Paul Beck.
Hello, dear race fans. I'm Paul Beck, one of the race directors. I hope you are all okay in this difficult part of our life. I have a question for the quiz. In which year we used for the first time the code 60 flag? Hope to see you soon on the circuit.
Okay, so the question from Paul. Since what year do we, in 24 hours here, we use the code 60 flag? Let's have a look. Is it 2006? 2008? Or maybe 2010? Maybe 2011 or 2012? So let's see what it is. I can tell you about code 60 flag. It's an invention of a Dutch racer, Huub van Molen, the president of the DNT. So let's have a look what the real good answer is. Ja, okay, hier zien we das. Oh, okay, the right answer is 2006. We used already code 60 from the first event. In Dubai, they missed our safety car, but we, with code 60, we did it and it was okay. Let's go to question number 3. That's myself. For question number 3, we're going to first look to an onboard video. Let's have a look. Okay, amazing. Yes. Amazing pictures. Okay, so you have seen it. What track is this race car driving? Which track is it? Let's have a look at the possible answers. Autodromo Enzo di Ferrari, or Circuit Navarra, Circuit Mugello, Automotodrome Brno. So which do you think? You have an idea, Ole?
I heard some drivers say that you can really recognize this remarkable circuit just by looking at the curbs on track. But well, let's see what our audience says about it.
Let's have a look. We can see it here. Okay, they have still 2 seconds to answer. And the good answer was, of course, Automotodromo Brno. So that's good. About this race in 2019, who was the winner of this race? This was in a Ferrari in the GT3, Scuderia Praga. In the TC division, it was Autorama in the Volkswagen Golf TCR.
Well, interesting fun fact, Gary. The race in Brno has been won on every single occasion by the Czech team Bohemia Energy Racing by Scuderia Praha on their home turf. It's quite an achievement. Let's move on to the 4th question of the night. And we've got another video question in from Renger van der Zanne.
Hey guys, Renger van der Zanne here from Amsterdam. Obviously in lockdown we have a bit of view over the city here, but I wanted to talk to you about the 24-hour series where I raced a lot. I did Dubai, I did 12-hour Zandvoort, which I won the first time we came for the 12-hour of Zandvoort. I wanted to get it with one of my best friends, Mirko Schultes, in the SLS. It was a great experience, and it's a nice series with a lot of nice people and a lot of track time. Amateur series, obviously also professional series. Because of that combination, it's very nice to be there, and it's a paddock I love to go, and obviously with Gullwing we are there as well, insuring a lot of cars, so I know the series inside out. 24-hour racing is a task on its own, I would say. So I won twice the Daytona 24 hours now in the last 2 years, and last year when we won it, it was compromised a lot. I was together with Jordan Taylor, my full season teammate, Kamui Kobayashi, and also Fernando Alonso, and it was raining a lot. So we had 2 cautions, which ended up in a red flag, and we had to stop for quite a while before the rain was off the track again. The last caution and the red flag was not too bad because we were leading. It was the end of the race and we won the race, so it was a compromised win. This year, 2020, we won it straight out with a lot of speed in the car, so it was nice to win it again. But my question to you, it was a crazy race. It was stopped by a red flag and a lot of caution, obviously. Which percentage of the on-track racing time we raced under green? So how much running under green we've been raced?
So what Renger asked, how much percentage of that race was driven under green flag conditions? Was it 45%, 57%, 65% or 69%? It's definitely not too much, but well, it's endurance racing in the end. We've also experienced quite some red flag situations already, haven't we, Peter?
Yeah, and when I'm thinking of rain, then I firstly remember the first race we had this year in Dubai.
Oh, yes.
Where we had a lot of rain in Dubai. Nobody believes it, but we really had rain.
Well, let's see what the correct answer is. And it is 57%. Thank you very much, Renger, for your question. And a lot of people were having this answer correct, though the numbers were quite divided amongst all the answer possibilities. Let's now switch to Jeroen Blekemolen for another video message.
Good evening to all my friends from Creventic. Jeroen Blekemolen here. It's strange not to see you in real life, but at least we can hang out a little bit like this and socialize this night and have some fun. Hopefully we'll be back on track soon and we can fight each other and have some fun on track. Fortunately, Creventic organizes these great 24-hour races, and we've already done a 24-hour this year, and I even have a nice souvenir from it, winning the 24 hours of Dubai. But I can't wait to go back out and do the real racetracks and do the real Creventic races. Enjoy the night and hope to see you soon at the track.
Jeroen, thank you very much for your reaction and hope to see you soon back at our races. I just came up and I'm in contact. I just was in contact with Koen. He's our social media expert. He's sitting at home. We will see him in the live here later. And he had some reactions, and one of the funny reactions, I think it's funny, was that people find it an Eurovision Song Festival vibe. I'm not sure what the actual date was for the Eurovision Song Festival. Maybe it was this weekend, so I think this evening, this show is a perfect replacement for the Eurovision Song Festival. Let's go to the next question. It's question number 5. You will see a movie with very happy people. Happy people on the podium of Portimao with champagne and beautiful trophies. And that is what our next question is about the trophies. Who is since last year the supplier of the Creventic trophies? Is it Liberty, Liebe, live your dream, or likethetrophies.com. Did you see the trophies? Of course you see the trophies, because we did a lot of podium ceremonies.
We did a lot of podium ceremonies together, Peter, and these trophies, they have been adding so much to our podiums in the last year and for the time to come, and well, it's just great quality, isn't it?
We are very happy with the trophies, and not only we, of course also the drivers that really want to win the trophies. 1 second, and the right answer is Liebe, blue, and ooh, very tight this time. Okay, very nice, very nice. For the next question, question number 6, we also see a short movie of a car, and watch very carefully. Like I said, a very short movie. What is the problem with this car? Is it the door handle broke off, it's too hot in the car, petrol gases in the car, or there's nothing wrong? This is the lap after the finish.
It's Barcelona in the end. We have seen a lot of stories going on there, Peter.
In Barcelona, everything can happen. I remember one year, I saw the images, the videos. Something, rain? No, not rain, it was hail.
It was hail. Balls as big as golf balls raining down. 2014 or 16 it was, I believe.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. You wouldn't expect it in Barcelona in September.
Correct. But there was something else at this race in Barcelona 2016. And we have the right answer. Too hot in the car. Most of the people had the right answer. Let's go to question number 7. It's for you, Ole.
Well, let's switch to our next very special guest who will ask the question himself. Marcello Lotti, the founder of the TCR category.
Good evening, team and driver. I'm Marcello Lotti, CEO of WRC. I wish you all the best in this difficult time. We are waiting that the red lights turn off. Creventic make a fantastic job for TCR car in their endurance event. The class are competitive and the battle are close. The track time that Creventic offer is huge. We are working together to define a general BOP for endurance event. This collaboration is making a great job with the TCR Spa 500 held in 2019. This is a race with around 500 laps. Now my question. How many laps cover the winner of the first edition of 500 Spa, TCR 500 Spa in 2019?
Well, thank you, Marcello, for this nice question. So his question was, how many laps did the overall winner drive in the TCR Spa 500 2019? And the answer possibilities are 454, 448, 483, and 471.
The race was called Spa 500, so you expect 500 laps, but was something wrong?
We had a lot of rain last year. We had a lot of rain.
Right.
And well, we said, whatever happens first, either 23 hours or 500 laps. I'm quite convinced that without the rain, we'd have hit that 500 laps. Yep. And I'm quite sure we will next year.
Next year, yeah, next year better. And it is correct. We had a lot of rain. And not in the beginning, but during the race we had rain. Okay, a few seconds to go. Beautiful team that won the race, by the way, on the picture.
Tom Coronel steering the car.
Yeah. Oh, tight.
And the correct answer was 454. But let's look how Marcello Lotti would present the answer.
The answer is A. The winner covered 454 in the edition 2019. Look forward for the next edition 2021. Ciao.
Thank you, Marcello Lotti. Hope to see you back soon with a beautiful race. For the next question, we're going to England, to my friend James Littman.
Hi, my name's J.M. Littman and I race in the 24-hour series. I'm really missing racing. I'm really missing my Creventic friends and family, but let's hope we can get back on track soon, and in the meantime, stay safe. My name's J.M. Littman and I race in the 24-hour series. Racing always gives you great special moments and memories, but can you tell me what's going on in this photo or that photo, and tell me what's just happened?
On the photo, you will see that JM is sitting or almost lying on the ground. But why is he doing that? The possibilities. He just won his first 24-hour race. He's checking the track temperature. He just came out of the car and is a little bit tired. Or he's just being a drama queen.
We all know JM Littman, don't we?
I think the most of people will say he's a drama queen.
Yeah. I think it would fit. But you never know.
You never know.
In such a
That's true. There's the picture. Very clear. Sitting on the track. He's doing something. He's not praying. He's also not searching for his contact lens. He's doing something else. He's doing something else. Wow.
Let's see what the people say.
I'm very curious what they're going to say. That's really. I hope to see, by the way, HAM back the next time. He really do a lot of races with us. Almost more than 100 answers we already have. 1 second. And we have most of the people, yes, he just came out of the car exhausted. Beautiful to see that a lot of people think he's a drama queen. And I think JM is the best one who can give the right answer. Basically.
At the driver changeover, quite obvious the heat has affected JM Littman too.
I've been a drama queen. Yeah, I wanted the TV exposure. No, it was really hot. I drove for an hour and 50, and it's just hard work, you know. That was the best racing I've ever done. My personal effort was really on my game today. So,
thank you very much, JM. Well, we were wrong this time, Peter, but JM taught us better. Let's have a look at the standings after 8 questions. At the top is winner.
That's a good name. That's a good name.
That's actually a good name. Stranger on the 2nd spot, David V on 4th, Familie Zutjes on the 4th position, and nickname BKR, whoever that might be, on 5th place. But a lot can still happen.
Yeah, it just begun.
I just got the message that we now have a live connection to England, and we're going to have John Hindhaugh of Radio Show Limited live in the studio right now. John, how are you doing?
Hi guys, hello everybody, good to be with you. And UK jury. Oh no, that was Eurovision. That's not happening this year. But this is just as big an occasion, isn't it? I know that we can't race at the moment, but isn't it fabulous that you guys have got some competition going here with the Creventic 24-hour quiz? And I can't wait to see my Creventic family back again as soon as 1948 in the UK, so just before 9 o'clock with you in Europe. Ollie, I want to ask you a question. You've been posing the question. I want to ask you a question. When are we going to get racing again with Creventic?
Well, the prospects are actually looking better the last days. We are having the next races scheduled on the 12th to 14th of June in Portimao, Portugal. And afterwards on the 11th and 12th of July in Monza, Italy. And both races are looking possible to go ahead. Very positive reactions from the government, from the authorities, circuits themselves. We have a green light and we're looking forward to be back on track in June.
It's true, isn't it, that in terms of European countries, Portugal seems to have been less affected with the virus than many other places. Is that what made the decision a little bit easier for you to go back to Portimao?
Yes, it definitely has played a role. We have received news that from the 1st of June, all hospitality, meaning hotels, restaurants, tourism will open up in Portugal again. The authorities are happy to welcome us there. We have put a corona procedure in place to also make sure to comply with local regulations. And of course, safety is always the first that comes to mind. But we are convinced that we can have a safe race in June in Portimao. And it's a great place to be anyways in summer.
Before you can race, you have to travel. Are we going to be able to travel to Portugal? And what things are Creventic putting in order in order to get everybody there so that we can have a race?
Well, of course, it's a good question. One thing is, of course, having a green light from the circuit and the local authorities, but making sure everyone can travel to Portugal and back is a very crucial part of the entire process as well. That's why we're in touch with teams on a basically daily basis to make sure who is going to start in the race. And with a sufficient number of teams, we will race in Portimao. What we will do, most likely, and are currently considering and actively offering to our competitors as a solution, is chartering an airplane that would take everyone from Düsseldorf to Portimao and back, and that's possible with keeping in mind all hygienic rules that need to be respected, and for €750 fare back and forth, so it's a return fare. And we're working that out right now and offering it to the teams to be part of our race in June.
Travelling is only part of the equation, of course, Ole, and the paddock and the pits area is the other part. And what are you going to be putting in? What procedures are you going to be putting in place there to make sure everybody's safe? We all want to race, but clearly everybody's got to be safe.
Yes, safety is always the first point on the agenda in this. We have a corona protocol in place that has been approved by the circuit in Portimao as well. And basically it means reducing the number of mechanics per team, putting extra regulations in place, having less people on the circuit, and basically every moment that would happen during a normal race weekend where you would have interhuman contact, we reduced to either digital or non-physical contact. So actually we make it as contactless as possible. What I would like to add, of course, these times are difficult for all of us, and you see when you're sitting at home and basically locked up, you're also somewhat seeing that passion is quite a thing you start missing then. And what we want to do is bring back the passion of racing all together, and with the necessary distance, of course, but racing all together, and we are really positive that this can happen this June in Portimao.
Assuming we all get there, and let's hope we do, because that's really, really important to have to look forward to.
I think
people know if it's going to happen.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, John, for the interview. Great having you here on the show tonight, and see you soon.
Yes, thank you, John. And for sure, there's one other person that is very confident that we can come to the circuit, and we have a movie of him.
Hola, hi to everyone. I'm Paul Pneu from the Algarve racetrack, and we are very excited about having the 24-hour Creventic again this year with all of you. We had noticed that we can open the racetrack now, so we are ready to host the race. We have everything prepared with these new rules of masks, of social distancing and everything else, but we are fully ready to have you here again. It will be the first race for us this year, I think for all of you also, so we are very, very excited. We have the hotel, the catering, the restaurants, everything ready for you, so don't worry about that. And also there are new flights now coming to the Algarve. You can do a road trip to arrive here or whatever please you best, but please come and race with us. Last year we were second in our class. It was not so bad. Hopefully this year we'll go for the win, but hopefully I'll meet you on the racetrack and outside the racetrack for a good time. Cheers.
Paulo Pinheiro from the Portimao circuit, thank you very much. And yeah, hope to see you soon within 4, maybe 5 weeks. Next to me now is Helen. Welcome, Helen.
Yeah, welcome, Peter.
We call her the Fresh Princess. I don't know if you know why we call her. It's not a question, by the way. Look at her blazer. It's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but we made it the Fresh Princess of Bel-Air. Yeah, we made it. That's why.
Hi, welcome at home. So thank you, Peter. Hi. Okay, do not waste too much time. And,
No problem, no problem. We go to question number 9. And the question is about our photographer, Petr Friba. And we also have a movie from him.
Hi, my name is Peter Friba. I'm a photographer of 24-hour series, and this is how my day looks like.
A very nice movie from Petr Friba. Hope to see him soon also at our races. And the question is about Petr Friba. From which country is he coming? Is that Germany, Czech Republic, Croatia, or Poland? You got 30 seconds, the time to answer. He makes beautiful pictures, Petr, right?
Oh, yeah, I really like them. So
Yeah, even the pictures behind us, I'm not sure if you can see it, they're also from Petr Friba. Beautiful black and white pictures with even a little bit color.
But do you know, Peter, the black and white, they are really difficult to make. I made a mistake and I said, oh, it's only one switch, but that's not the case.
I can imagine, because it also always takes some time before he has finished them, maybe 2 weeks. So that really needs a lot of time to do that.
It's really a profession, I can tell you.
It's difficult. How long? Oh, still 5 seconds to go for the 4 countries. Quick to choose. 1, 0, and the right answer. The most of you have the right answer. It's Czech Republic. And for the next question, Helen?
Yeah, let's go to the next question, number 10. So it's the video question from Mr. Manfred Sandbichler. He is our motorsport director from Hankook, our sponsor. Our Mr. Manfred, he's always on track and always having a lot of knowledge. So let's have the question and the video and have a look, because he's also asking the question.
Hi, I'm Manfred Sandbichler, Hankook Motorsport Director Europe. We are happy to work with the reliable partner Creventic for many, many years. Never boring, always new ideas. That is the spirit of Creventic and Hankook Tire. A great new idea is the Creventic quiz. Therefore, I have a very special question to you. What does Hankook mean in Korean language? A. Tire. B. Name of a city. C. Korea. D. Fantasy name. Good luck.
Okay, just let's see what's going on then. Mr. Manfred Sandbichler, and he's looking really great in all our races. So what's going on for the question? What does the word Hankook mean in Korean?
It's an interesting question, I think, because everybody knows Hankook. It's on the side, on the tires, white, clear letters. But what does it? Yeah, I really have no idea. Yeah, I do have an idea, but I'm not sure if that's it.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't know the answer. So let's see what the public is doing. 70 answers, 8 seconds to go.
I'm not sure everybody knows this answer. Very curious, very curious. And
there we have the answer. It's Korea, so a little bit surprising.
Yeah,
Okay.
the most people had blue, so the most people had it wrong.
Yeah,
so to say. For the next question, question number 11. It's a puzzle. Don't answer too fast, because you see it every side by side. You see it better. Let's have a look. Okay, we have to wait for this one a few more seconds. What can I say about the question that is coming? Famous people, long time ago, and now even more famous than we had. The question is here. Who is one of the winning drivers ever? 24-hour Dubai 2006. And you see it piece by piece. That's why I said don't do it too fast. picture is becoming more clear and clear. Is it Kubica, Alonso, Wolf, or Verstappen? And to help you, take a good look on the left side of the picture. And then you see it is yellow Toto Wolff. Yes, he was in the first edition in 2006. He was one of the contenders and also won. That was 2006. In 2021, we again will go to Dubai. And we have a nice teaser of that. Dubai 2021 on the 14th, 15th and 16th of June. I really can't wait to go there because it feels a little bit like revenge. We have to go back there after what happened this year, don't we?
Oh, Peter, I think we have to go back because with the rain, I think I have to take care of a lot of sun for all our teams and especially for all the teams that are now looking at us. So thank you. Okay, for the next video, let's go to the driver Greg Mill with, I think, good information.
I'm Greg Mills. I race for Team Africa Le Mans. We were very fortunate to participate in Creventic events at Paul Ricard in 2016 and at Imola and Misano the following year. We regard Creventic as one very big happy family. We thoroughly enjoyed our participation and very much look forward to seeing you again on the racetracks of Europe and hopefully one day perhaps even in South Africa. Until then, keep safe.
Okay, thank you, Greg. And he's always sending us nice letters because he's also writing really good books about racing, and he is making a lot of promotion in Africa for us. So I just hear that we are live on Facebook as well, and we have the PIN code and the QR code again, so in the picture. So, and I also welcome my colleague Gary. Welcome, Gary.
Okay, Helen, nice to seeing you enjoying it. Really good. Yes, of course, I've seen, I got just a message from Koen. Koen is asking that the people with it still have some nicknames, that they present them to Koen, to Facebook. So Koen is finding out who actually is behind those people who's doing very well. So please tag them and send them a Facebook message so that we finally can discover who they are.
Okay, good to hear, Gary. So I think we can go to question number 12 then. It's again from Mr. Greg Mill. So, okay, with Team Africa Le Mans, Greg Mill drew attention for a good cause. What was this? Stop poaching animals, prevent cutting down the forest, fight starvation in Africa, helping people in civil war countries. So let's see when the question starts. Okay, so with Team Africa Le Mans, Greg Mill drew attention for a good cause. What was this? 20 seconds to go, and we hear that I have a lot of competitors, 27 answers. What do you think, Gary?
Nevertheless, anyway, it's a very good cause. So stop the poaching animals, prevent cutting down the forest, fight starvation in Africa, or helping people in civil war. So let's see what this actually good cause was in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds.
Yes, and we go for the stop coaching animals. So well done, Greg. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Helen. Then we going to results. Oh yeah, okay, thank you. I got it in my ear. We're going to the results. Okay, on top of the results with over £10,000 is the stranger. And then it's with £8,000. It's actually Jeroen, our race director. I think it is. It's Jeroen RD, so I think it's a race director. Well done, Jeroen. Then there is Jari from BKR, a winner, and 91990 stuck. So let's see who it is. Koen, try to find out and let's tell them how we are. Then we go next. We have a message from Bas Koeten from the Netherlands.
Good evening from the Netherlands. My name is Bas Koeten from Bas Koeten Racing. Our team has joined the 24-hour series since the very first beginning, 15 years ago. Then we participated with a sailed Ibiza diesel with only 140 horsepower. A lot of things have changed since then, and we have participated in more than 60 of the Creventic events. The last years, you know us from the TCR and the Porsche 991 class. We cannot wait to see you back on track again.
Okay, Bas, thank you for this message. Yes, you are correct. A lot of things changed in those 15 years. One of the things changed is I got gray hair. I'm not know if I've got it from you or from myself, but anyway. But let's go to our next question, also by Bas Koeten.
I have the following question for you. One of our drivers is very creative in their car designs. That's why one of our TCR cars drove in a very special livery in 2017. It was a livery of a famous Dutch painter. Do you know which painter it was?
Okay, good question. So, who was the Dutch artist very famous and for making the inspiration for this livery? I have to admit, Bas Koeten, either is he on the front on the race, or if not, he still draws attention. So look at this wonderful livery. So I think it's a challenge for many teams to try to do something like that. So let's have a look what are the possibilities are. One of the Dutch artists is Vincent van Gogh. Maybe it's Piet Mondrian, or Andy Warhol, or Rembrandt van Rijn. Let's have a look. But look at the livery. It's beautiful. I have to admit, Bas, your team did a wonderful job. And then even if you are on the front, well done, well done. So which Dutch artist is it inspired on? Let's see the answer in a few seconds. And of course, it is Piet Mondrian. Yes, most of them had it correctly. So that's good. Let's go for question number 14 to Helen.
Okay, number 14. And we have again a video. And please have a good look. So the question will be after the video.
Penalty being served by the 85 car, which is Joe Foster, and now goes down the pit lane towards Nick Damon.
And in gets the Python Wrangler himself, Charles Espinlau, and they are already 3 tyres down as they try to belt in Espinlau into the back of the Mercedes AMG. Obviously this car has the driver sitting way back in the overall chassis, not that far ahead of the rear axle, and that was a very good stop. That was a very good stop by the CP team.
And as you can see, it is always challenging, not only on the track, but also in the pits. So, and now the question, what was the starting number of the car that just made this pit stop? Yeah.
Yes, of course I can. It's Charles Putman Racing. Yeah, it's one of our, now I cannot say favorites, but it's a good example of an amateur team. But if you look how enthusiastic they are, how proper they are doing. They don't have factory drivers, but they are that enthusiastic and have a proper preparation. So well done, Putman team.
Okay, thank you, Gary. Yeah, what was the starting number of the car? It was 5, 8, 58 or 85. So...
Let's see, one of the teams of the United States of America joining many races with us. So good to see in the Mercedes AMG. They're doing quite well, as I mentioned already. So give another 5 seconds to see the answer. Which start number it is? And it is, Helen?
Yeah, we are going for 85, Gary. I think you know.
Yeah, that is correct. Start number 85. Okay, we carry on, but we first carry on, and now you can see Corona is taking already a long time. We're going to see a video from Søren Johnson.
Hello guys, my name is Søren Johnson from Team Johnson Consulting Solo from Denmark. As you can see, it's a long time since we have been driving, and we are looking forward to start. And I can tell you, as our Italian friends are saying, we are ready to fight. Come on, we are ready. Please.
Okay, question number 15. We're going to see a video from Navarra. I give you one hint. Look carefully to the numbers, and then we're going to ask a question about that.
Thank you very much indeed. 15 corners across the start-finish line, fastest part of the racetrack, up to 160 miles an hour, and through into turn 2. Some cars hitting 6th gear before that, all the way down to first for some, through 3, 4, accelerating up towards turn 5. Uphill left-hander, stay tight to the inside, then drifting out to the middle of the road before cutting back for 6, then get the shortest distance round 7. Downhill to the right-hander at 8 is a bit difficult, and you sort of square that off and come back down the long back straight. 9 opens up, 10 is flat, 11 bit nudgy, 12 difficult on the exit, can get a bit slippy, sucks you in that one a little bit. 13 opens up for you, 14 is absolutely flat, but stay to the left-hand side of the road. Don't drift too far to the right, because you want to come all the way from the left-hand side of the road to 15, uphill a little bit and across.
Okay, what a fantastic trailer, what a fantastic animation. Well done now who have made that. To the question, what is the highest speed the cars can achieve on this track? What's the top speed? So have a look. The question, the answers could be 268, 213, 276 or 254. So have a look what it can be. I think it's not easy, but it's actually high speeds, Helen.
It can't be that fast, Gary, so I think it's really not possible. So.
But you know, those crazy with the helmet, they are crazy, so let's have a look.
Yeah, we know our drivers, yeah.
Yes, and the GT3 are really fast those times, but on such a track, they can do it with all the safety measures. So let's see actually what it was. So again, 268, 213, 276 or 254. In another 6 seconds, we can see the right answer. And the right answer is, actually, let's see. Aha, very good from our competitors. 254. Let's have a look how the audience is looking at it. Let's have a look again. Can we have a look to the shot to our audience, please? Maybe they cannot hear me. No problem. Then we're going further with question number 16.
Okay, Gary, question number 16. It's a video, and it's a video of the start of the 24 hours in Portimao in 2018. And really surprising. And to be honest, you never will forget when you have seen this. So let's have a look.
For our TC series and the Bascuten.
Yeah, okay, a small hiccup, but this is live. No problem, no problem. Yeah. Just give our regie a second, and then we carry on with the question. So let's switch back to the question.
Okay, the question. Which car lead the TCR field after the first turn in the 24 hours of Portimao in 2018?
Okay, good question. So, what are the possible answers for this, Helen?
Yeah. It could be the Lamera Cup car, the 238, or the 175 NKPP by Bas Scooter Racing, or the second car of Bas Scooter, the Kawasaki Bas Scooter Racing 155, or the Ginetta 178 from CWS Engineering.
But that's difficult to answer because I think because we are live, there was something ran wrong and they did not see the video.
Yeah.
Is that correct? And can we still do it? Or do we make a guess from it? Why not? Just guess it. You have 23 seconds to make a good guess.
That's not an easy one then.
No, it's but maybe they know it from memory.
Yeah, but I think all our audience, they know by head.
Yeah, not stupid.
Yeah.
We see that.
Yeah. And you will never forget, so...
So it's either La Mira Cup, TCR, the Ginetta from Colin White. So let's have a look what's the right answer.
Whoa, no, it's 39. So people who had the right answer, it's the 175 NKPP by Bas Scooter Racing. Well done. So it's up to you, Gary.
Okay, yes, I have to make a small break because I can actually see what you are seeing. So I just saw the image from Helen Raukers on the television. It's like a famous news reporter. So I'm so proud of my colleague Helen. She's actually doing well. So I hope you enjoy it and put it on Facebook. Give up your thumbs if she is doing well. We're going to question number 17 about the Red Bull Ring. So start the video, please. Okay, here we see the statue of the Red Bull ring. The question is, it's not easy. What special material is used in this bull? Is it cans from Red Bull? Are it parts from a Formula 1 car? Is it from the forest from the Spielberg ring? Or last but not least, is it something from the bull itself? So let's have a look which what the people can choose. Here they are. Red Bull Ring. Yes, it may be they are announcing that maybe Formula 1 will start it in July. Let's see, it would be great, would be wonderful. We have been there ourselves. Wonderful track, and we had a great race. One of the tracks won by Max Verstappen. So what is part of this bull? Red Bull against Formula 1 parts, woods from Spielberg ring, or real horns from a bull. Let's wait for a second and then we see the answer. And the right answer is, of course, part of the Red Bull ring is made from Red Bull cans. Okay, then we're going to switch to have a look at the results. Yes, okay, thank you. And the current top 5. Number 1. A stranger, and look on number 2, Jari BKR, a nickname BKR, 900 stuk, and HWA. So try to find out, Koen, who they are. So make yourself, put your name to Koen so we can announce that. I'm going to question number 19, Ole. Is that correct, or are you going to question 18?
18 is up next, but I believe we have a live interview coming in with our race director who will update us about the current situation. Gary.
Okay, let's have a look. The race director is, there he is. Hello, Jeroen. Jeroen from TT Circuit Assen in the Netherlands. Hello, good evening, Jeroen.
Good evening, Gerry. Good evening, all.
Okay, Jeroen. Jeroen, I think you're watching the show. When I'm correct, you're even taking part of it. So that's your first. That's very funny. You're a race director and you're taking part of it. That could not be the real thing in our 24-hour shifts, but you're doing well. So how do you enjoy it so far?
Well, it's a great show you are making, and I'm very proud of being part of the 24-hour series family.
Okay, good to hear, Jeroen. Jeroen, when I'm correct, you are now in race control in the TT Circuit Assen, so you have a lot of videos behind you. Are the questions, are they difficult? Are they challenging? What do you think?
I'm not aware of any of the questions, so it's also fun for me to compete. It's like a race. I'm following the rules, but I really do not know who will win the race. So that's why I took the opportunity to compete in this quiz myself. And some of the questions are quite difficult, to be honest.
Okay, Jeroen, I think everything is going safe and well. Is there any chance we will have a Code 60 during this competition?
I believe so.
Okay, thank you, Jeroen. Thank you for being live in our show. So good evening and back to the studio. Okay, I think we're going to question 18, right?
Exactly. Thank you very much, Gary. And I would like to just remind you, We are about to expect a very special guest very soon. A world-famous VIP. Everyone knows him.
Everybody, are you kidding? A world famous somebody here in Köln? How is that possible? But and can you tell me more about it?
Well, we will see. We will see. We will see. He decides himself when to show up.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. What's that? Okay, that's our audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Let's move on to question number 18. But first, let's have a little video greeting of our friend Stefan Tanner from Autorama Wetzikon.
Hi drivers, hi fans, hi Creventic team. Thank you for the nice evening. I'm Stefan from Autorama Motorsport by Wolf Power. I wish you a nice evening and thank you for the great time on the racetracks. I wish you a nice evening. Greetings from Switzerland. Bye bye.
Greetings back, Stefan. Thank you very much. And the question is about his team. From which country is the team of Autorama Wetzikon? And if you paid close attention, he has said it in the video. Is it from Austria, Belgium, Germany, or Switzerland? So they have been a 24-hour series regular for a long time with us. And once more, which country are they from? Austria, Belgium, Germany, or Switzerland? I remember when they were driving with us with the Renault Clio in the A2 class, don't you, Gary?
Yeah, that's correct. But actually, if you remember last year, 2019, they are champions of the TC division. They were a wonderful job. So they made a lot of progress in this world. So they are not always visible, but at the end, there are a lot of them on the podium.
Yeah, they're a great example of a team that really made it from the bottom to a more professional approach, driving down the TCR category. And let's see the correct answer. It is Switzerland, and most of you knew it, of course. Let's show a little video from the team Autorama Motorsport about their victory in the Championship of the Continents in 2019.
Great show, and well deserved by Autorama. So wonderful, wonderful. Before we go into the next question, we have a message of Leonard Weiss.
The next question requires that I introduce a very special guest. He's world famous, fast, original. His favourite colour is blur. Some say his blood is Mobil 1 fully synthetic. That his sweat can be used to clean precious metals. That he can smell corners. And if you tune your radio to 88.5 FM, you actually can hear his thoughts. All I know is we know him as the Sting.
Is it really the Sting live in our show?
I think so, Ole, but maybe we should ask him, or how does it work?
Yeah, maybe he wants to ask the next question, Gary. I don't know.
That's a good idea. Okay, Mr. Stick, first, thank you very much for coming. We are so proud. So maybe you can ask the next question. Maybe you can do it in German? It's actually Stick. You can expect that. So I'm going to do it myself. But anyway, thank you. Hope to see you in the show again. Okay.
The audience is booing at him.
It's incredible what's happening. Okay, thank you, the stick. We go to the next question, and the next question is from Daryl Clark from Australia.
Hey guys, Daryl here from GD.
Yeah, some technical issues. We can see we are live. No problem. There we go again. Daryl Clark from Australia.
Hey guys, Daryl here from GDL Team Australia. It's a long way for our team to fly from here down under all the way up to Spa to race in the TCR 500, but obviously something that we're always very, very happy to do. We have a question for the quiz tonight for you guys. I think it's an easy one. So, during the TCR 500 last year, all the teams and all the drivers drove in a parade from the track to a town near the track. Now, the question is, what is the name of the town? And I do have a little clue for you here. So that's actually a picture of the GDL Team Australia Audi driving through the town. And the question is, was the town...
Okay, thank you, Daryl from Australia. Okay, so again, his question. At the TCR Spa 500, we had a parade. To which town was it? And the possible answers are Spa-Francorchamps, Stavelot, Malmedy, and the next one was Spa itself and Stavelot. So what was the right answer? Ole, do you remember the parade we had last year?
It was beautiful. All the TCR cars running down the streets in that particular city, on the square, lining up. Next year we're going to do it again with a little more cars.
Okay, that's perfect. What I'm going to do, Ole, I'm going to ask to the Reggie if they can maybe can show a video after the answer is done. But let's first have a look. What's the right answer for which town it was? Okay, correctly, it was Malmedy where we had the wonderful parade. So let's maybe we can now. So Malmedy was the right answer. Now we can maybe show the video from the parade from last year. This is nice to see. I don't know if you've seen it, but what I've seen is I saw boys from 6-year-old enjoying, but I also saw boys from 60 years enjoying. So wonderful to see that in this parade. Hope to be next year there in Spa. Now a challenge for our back office. Can we now see the video from Leonard Weiss?
How was your last race ever?
It's not over yet.
Okay, this is something, no problem. This is Jim Briody.
Put a checker flag on my career.
Yes.
This will be my last race, and I'll get the checker flag, and that'll be it to terminate my career. Well, I'm going to be getting into a different sport, something that's not going to be quite so physically challenging. Because at my age, at 75, it does take a lot out of you to compete for a 24-hour race.
It does.
And, you know, I'm just... Up to 75, I'm just not as young as I used to be. I'm not 40 years old anymore, like most of the drivers out here in their 30s and 40s. And I've been really working very hard to stay competitive against them. I'm also a master gunsmith, so I build firearms, I repair them, and I renovate them. So I'm going to get into the gun sports and competition.
Thank you very much, Jerry.
Thank you.
Retirement race after 124-hour races.
Thank you very much for the nice video. And of course, we received video greetings from Leonard Weiss. actually a very funny video where he was driving away on his tractor. We will definitely upload it to our social media channels after this show, so you can still enjoy his greetings. But let's focus on the video of Jim Briody that just was shown. It's actually really impressive if you think about it. 124-hour races in his very long career. Age 75, still driving a 24-hour race, taking the finish flag. So the next question deserves to be about Jim Briody himself. During which race did he actually drive his 124-hour race? Was it the 24 hours of Dubai, 24 hours of Portimao, 24 hours of Barcelona, or the 24 hours of Kota? And he has been driving all of them, hasn't he, Gary?
Yes, it's amazing what Jim is doing. It's actually awesome. Just remember, he's not only driving 24 hours, he's actually racing. So he's very enthusiastic about it. He did a lot of races with car also racing, but he's a really good one. And 75 years old, and then 100 times 24 is 2,400 racing hours, Ole. Can you imagine?
Well, I'm still at 0, so I really can imagine this is... it's simply incredible that someone would have this passion and live motorsports to the extent that Jim Briody does and did. And we can only be happy that he chose his home, that he chose our series for being the last and final 24-hour race of his long career.
And the good answer is, of course, Kota, his home country from the USA. So that's well done, Jim. Okay, now we're going to have a look into the intermediate results, top 5. Let's have a look. Okay, still on top number 1, Stranger. Second, Jerry BKR, nickname BKR, 900 struck, and HWH. So
do you think it's actually HWA? Maybe we have a manufacturer here in the line. I'm not sure, Gary. Maybe a manufacturer is fighting for overall victory here, where we're now at the halfway mark of our quiz. And
the purple flags are out. It's code 60. Time to breathe and relax. We'll be back in a moment.
Okay, code 60. We are back in 3 minutes. So get your new drinks, refill your wine, your beer, and your chips. See you in 3 minutes' time. Thank you.
And welcome to the 15th edition of the 24 Hours that opens the International Endurance Racing season.
And we're back for the...
Green flag, green flag. The battle has started.
Everybody wake up, everybody wake up. We are ready for the second part of this fabulous pub quiz show. We just saw the standings, the top 5. Number 1 was Stranger. No idea still who the stranger is, so please send a message to us or by Facebook, YouTube, who you are. But the second and the third place, we know it was BKR, and that stands for Bas Kutten Racing. So the number 2 and 3, we already know. Bas sent me a picture. Everybody was sitting over there in front of a television. I saw Jelle had his yellow Wegenwacht suit on. Guys, perfect. I really hope you have a terrific evening. Greetings from here to you, and thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you. Let's go to the next question. Question number 21. And we have Erik Weijers from the Zandvoort circuit, who is the question.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Erik Weijers. I'm the Chief Sporting Officer of Circuit Zandvoort. We are very happy to announce tonight that on the 14th and 15th of November this year, the 12 Hours of Zandvoort will take place. Many renovations have been applied this winter at our racetrack. We have got 2 banked corners now, which are excellent to drive. We are all looking forward to welcome you in Zandvoort again. I have a question. The first corner after the main straight is called Tarzan Corner. Where does this name come from?
Yes, that was Erik Weijers from the Zandvoort circuit. And his question is, why do we call the first corner the Tarzan bocht? Is that the drivers scream like Tarzan when they go through the corner? Is it because of the braking noises that makes the sound of Tarzan? Is it because of the vegetable garden of a guy with the nickname Tarzan? Or is it, the last one, the designer Sammy Davis is a huge fan from Tarzan movies? That's a difficult one.
This is really difficult. I couldn't tell the answer. It all looks so, so impossible that you can't imagine one of these being true.
What does the sound of Tarzan look like? You know it?
Oh!
That's the one. Great, Ole. You're perfect. Maybe you're kind of a Tarzan, I think.
Well, only at home.
Yeah. 5 seconds to go, guys. What should it be? Red, blue, yellow, or green? And the right answer is yellow. Maybe I have to explain this one. Before we had the circuit of Zandvoort, or the corner there were vegetable gardens. And everybody says, okay, you can have my vegetable garden, except one person. And that person was a bit of a massive guy, not like me, more massive. And his nickname was Tarzan. So they made a deal. Okay, you give us your vegetable garden, and we will call the name after you, the Tarzan bocht. That's why. You didn't know that, right?
It's an amazing story.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Absolutely is.
Peter, wait.
What, Ole?
In the video, Erik, didn't he say something like 13th, 15th November?
In the beginning, he said something like that. You, me, we go
12 hours
to Zandvoort.
Are we going to Zandvoort?
Are we going back to Zandvoort?
This November.
Really? Yes! What a party it is! Yes, guys, we are going back to Zandvoort.
Awesome.
Yes, unfortunately, it's in the same weekend of original Kota, because you already know that date was given to the MotoGP, so we can't go to Kota. But instead of that, we are going back to Zandvoort. What a great news.
Who's in?
I hope everybody is in, I think. And to make sure that we really are serious, have a look at this video.
This is just simply good news. Returning to Zandvoort after the last time we've been there in 2016. And, well, I have my colleague Rick Fusten on the line from the Netherlands. Rick, how are you doing at home?
Rick, are you there?
Good evening. I'm doing fine. I hope everyone is enjoying the quiz.
Yes, we're enjoying it. I hope you enjoy following it as much as we're having fun here on the stage. And so, can you tell me, is it already possible to enter the race in Zandvoort?
Well, the information can already be found on our website, so don't miss this event and fill out your online registration.
Okay, thank you very much, Rick. That's great news. Let's hope that a lot of teams are entering this evening. And if you don't want to fill out the full registration, you can just also fill in send us a message on our social media channels, on Facebook, Instagram. Anyhow, send us anything about this quiz show. Show us pictures of you having fun at home. That's what we like. We like to get the feedback from you. And well, thank you very much, Rick from the Netherlands.
You know what would be great, Ole? It would be great that because the registration is open now, that teams are going to register now, and that before we end this evening, we already have the first registrations, and we can announce that also here in the pub quiz.
Live in the show.
Yeah, that we have the first registrations, and
Yes,
who it will be.
let's do that.
Okay.
The first one is going to be live announced in this exact show.
We do that. And I think you know, everybody knows it, that there are some changes in the Zandvoort circuit. And from that changes, we have a beautiful video.
Well, such great news. We're back in Zandvoort this November, and actually we're going to race there before Formula One. It's quite an honor. Well, for the next question number 22 already, we're going to have another special guest announcing the question. It's Gérard Neveu, the CEO of the World Endurance Championship.
Good evening, team and drivers. I'm Gérard Neveu, the CEO of the World Endurance Championship. I hope you are all well this day in these difficult times, and I'm sure that you are, like us, very impatient to race as soon as possible and to be back on the racetrack to share our passion for motorsport and especially for endurance motorsport. I have a question for you tonight. Just be ready. Okay. We will show you a picture part by part. The question is, where and which year has been taken these pictures? I wish you good luck, and I hope that you will enjoy this crazy quiz night with my friend from Creventic. Never forget, stay strong, and as we say in endurance, never give up.
Thank you very much, Gérard, and greetings back to France. And have fun on that home trainer of yours. And, well, the question was, at which circuit was the picture that you will see unraveled taken? Was it Dubai Autodrome, Circuito de Navarra, Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya, or Autodromo Internacional do Algarve? I have to say the sky is really nice. It looks nice, but it's confusing me a little. When we did the test run today, I really messed up this question.
Well, I think maybe you can't see it now. Maybe you can already read it even.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what the people think this circuit was. The picture was taken on. Beautiful photo, by the way.
Beautiful, yeah. I think Petre.
Yeah, must be Pietre.
Yep.
Must be Pietre. It was, of course, on Dubai Autodrome.
That's a surprising one.
It's quite surprising, and actually, I have to say, my guess would have been Portimao as well. So it was a tricky one with the sky. Peter.
Yeah, we already go to the next question. Question number 23. We also have a movie for that. Please look very carefully, and then the question will come.
In the pit lane, enjoying themselves quite clearly there. If we cast our minds back to yesterday afternoon, the race leads taken by Matteo Malicelli right off the bat. He was like shot out of a cannon, wasn't he? Got through, realised he had some lesser experienced drivers alongside him, and that start and the run down to the first corner at Sant'Anato, Johnny Palmer, that really set.
That was the start of the Mugello race 2019. I really hope you count very fast, because the question is, how many GT cars did you see starting during the 12 hours of Mugello in 2019? Possible answers are 28, 35, 42 or 46. That's already a lot of GT cars. I'm talking only about GT cars.
I think we had something about 25 touring cars joining the grid as well. It was a very full grid at a very nice race. We had
first race of the season, beautiful weather, as we, I think, always have in Mugello, beautiful weather in March.
Yeah.
Right.
It can snow. It can actually snow in March in
snow,
Mugello. But almost 60 cars on the grid last year. Was an amazing race. As we like to put it in the highlight shows, was a good battle in all classes.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Excitement from the start to the finish. I think it was also won by Bohemia Energy, by Scuderia Praia Racing.
They won a lot of races last year, that team.
Yes, they really did. They really did.
We already there. 35 cars. You count very good, because most of the people have the right answer. For the next video, next greetings video, we go to Mark Tamano from the Monlau team.
Good evening, this is Mark from Spain, from Monlau Competición. I'm one of the engineers from the 24 hours race. I like the 24 hours races of Creventic even more when we have some party after the race, like in Spa, when we get this trophy of overall championship and we get some noise. I hope that every one of you are okay, and I hope that we can unleash and wake up our beasts, our cars, soon in the racetracks. And I hope that you enjoyed this evening, the quiz show this night. Cheers.
Mark, thank you very much. Greetings back to the Spain, beautiful Spain. Ole, we're going to the next question.
Well, the next question is asked by an official of ours, our very own chief scrutineer Armin Kolmsee from Germany.
Hi, this is Armin Kolmsee from Germany. Hello to all 24-hour series teams, drivers and fans. Hope you are all okay. A pity we cannot race at the moment, but better times will come. April was the first month in 10 years I did not approve a car. So yes, it's also a boring time to me. Hope to see you. I have a question for you. As chief scrutineer, I check if the cars are according to the BOP. But where does BOP stand for?
Well, his question was, what does BOP stand for? And the answer possibilities are balance of parts, balance of performance, balance of plans, and balance of payment. I think 24-hour series diehards should know this.
Should know it, although they're very creative answers, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder if he was thinking of some of these himself. But it's a great question from Armin.
By the way, how long is Armin already with us? I think for a long time.
He must be with us for more than 10 years by now.
More than 10 years.
He is our chief scrutineer for a very long time. He does a great job.
Yeah, absolutely.
German quality, one would say.
Yeah.
And he's a great addition to our team of officials during the races.
Absolutely.
We're thankful to have him there.
Yep, for sure.
And let's get to the correct answer. It was, of course, balance of performance, and only one person said balance of payment.
Yep.
I wonder who that was.
I think that's a bookkeeper.
That must be the bookkeeper,
I think
yes.
that's a bookkeeper. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to the next question. Question number 25 already. Again, a very beautiful movie. This time it's from the 12 Hours of Spa. We will stop it after 13 seconds. And then we will give you the question.
appearing at the bottom of the screen. We will detail those as soon as we've got underway, because there are 5 red lights then above the finishing line at the moment. They're about to be extinguished, and now they go out. We're racing once again.
A lot of cars very close to each other, but which car led the GT field after the first turn? Is it start number 25 HTP Motorsport? Is it 27 WRT, 91 Herbert Motorsport, or is it number 11 Bohemia Energy Racing by Scuderia Praha? One of these 4 cars was the first one at the first turn. Do you know who it was? Maybe a difficult question. You will see in the Kahoot the 4 cars again. Number 25, 27, 91, or number 11. It just started, so they were very close to each other. So we will see what it will be. We still have 10 seconds to go. HTP Motorsport, WRT, Herbert Motorsport, Bohemia Energy Racing.
In the 24H Series then, this is round 2 of the European Championship, round 3 of the season as a whole, and it's side by side as they get to La Source, but the yellow HTP Motorsport Mercedes is edged out. Several cars actually running wide on the exit of La Source corner, but it's a good getaway.
And the right answer, the most of you had to have the right answer. It's number 11, Bohemia Energy Racing by Scuderia Praha. And we go to another greetings video, and this time it's the very energetic, the man who has very enthusiastic, it's Ben Keating.
Good evening. This is Ben Keating, World Endurance Championship and IMSA driver, sometimes 24-hour series driver. I love the Creventic 24-hour series. My first race was at COTA, where I got this little guy for second place. My favorite race was this last year, where I got this huge trophy for my first overall victory in any 24-hour series. I love Creventic because it's great people and great racing. Good luck in the quiz tonight.
Thank you very much, Ben Keating. Like I said, always enthusiastic, Ben Keating. We go to the scoreboard, to the standings. Still, stranger on the top. I don't know if we know who the stranger is. Please make yourself familiar. BKR number 2 and BKR, like we said, that's Bas Scooter Racing number 2 and 3. And I think it's the Dutch name Door and the Dutch name Kelly on the place 4th and 5th. Helen is back to me. Helen, go to you for the next question.
Yeah, it's a really close battle, we can see, Peter. So good luck all at home. So, okay, let's go to the next question. And it's a true or false question. And the question will be, will Creventic organize a 6-hour race at the Yas Marina circuit at Abu Dhabi? So, will it be true or false?
50% to have the right answer, 50% to have the wrong answer, I think. Let's see what it is.
We already made a lot of promotion for it.
Yeah, people should and could know it, what it will be.
I will help you a little bit, so, huh?
Yep. Would be great if you have a race there. Because
so blue will be the true or red the false. It's a really nice track.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
With the TCR Middle East.
We had the TCR Middle East series. We had a beautiful race over there.
Yeah.
Ten seconds to go. True, false.
Oh.
audience is exhausted. Did you see it? Great.
So
Yeah.
we will be there the 7th of January, the weekend before the 24 hours of Dubai. We will have again the 6-hour race back in the Middle East, but now at the beautiful Yas Marina track. So
Did you say the week before the Dubai race?
yeah, the weekend before the Dubai
So
race.
it's perfect to make the combination, I think.
Combination is perfect.
It's a long trip to go to the Middle East, so if you're there, you can do 2 races at the same time.
Exactly, and we will arrange all the transport, so no problem at all, Peter.
Perfect.
So you will be back for the 24 hours, no problem at all.
For the next question, question number 27, we also have a movie, and you can hear Jan Lammers.
Hello, my name is Jan Lammers, and after I did Formula 1, 24-hour racing and endurance racing became quite my thing. I did many wonderful races in Daytona and Le Mans. Le Mans I actually did 24 times and lucky enough to win it in 1988. But also for Creventic, I did quite a few races for the 24-hour series. I remember a very nice race in Misano in 2017 with my friends from here you see them, Team Africa Le Mans. And now on this picture, you see me on the right, but who are those other 2 legendary drivers? Can you tell me?
Thank you very much, Jan Lammers. He was also standing at the Zandvoort circuit, where we're going to race at the end of this year. His question was, who are the other 2 legendary drivers on the left side, what we will see on the picture? Is it Hamilton and Bonen, Lewis Hamilton and Tom Bonen? Is it Gabriele Tarquini and Sarel van der Mare? Or is it Sarel van der Mare with Emanuele Pirro? Or at last, is it Gabriele Tarquini with Emanuele Pirro? You can see here the picture. On the right side, you see Jan Lammers. And left to him, 2 other legendary people. This picture is made during the Misano race in 2017, I believe, where we maybe had a start grid, not that much, but fabulous drivers, legendary drivers, Formula 1 drivers, former Formula 1 drivers. Let's check if you have the right answer. Yeah, the most people recognize the guys. Somebody really thought it was Lewis Hamilton and Tom Bonen. Surprising, but it is Gabriele Tarquini and Emanuele Pirro. Next question, Helen, already question number 28.
Thank you, Peter. So for the next question, we also have a video question, and it's done by the head of Panta Racing, Mr. Luca Monica. So let's have a look and let's see what's going on.
Ciao, I'm Luca Monico, head of Panta Racing Fuel from Italy. We started cooperation with the Creventic Championship and 24-hour series in 2017. Panta has always enjoyed supplying all the team of the 24-hour series with the premium racing fuel. I hope that you are okay and safe, and I hope we can see in the track as soon as possible. My question is, how much octane does the official Panta racing fuel of the 24-hour series have? A, 95, B, 102, C, 100, and D, 98. Good luck.
Thank you, Luca from Italy. So his question, it was how much octane does the official Panta Racing fuel of the 24-hour series have? As you know, we use a lot, so what will it be? 95, 102, 100 or 98?
Yeah, I know what's in my car, but I really don't know what's going in a race car. Yep. I don't. Maybe I have a race car as well.
But you
Maybe
have
it's
a
the
fast
same.
car, so
Yeah,
maybe it's the same.
Could be the same.
Yeah.
Could be the
yeah.
same. It could be the
So
same.
I expect so. I think all the people know already. So.
Only 5 seconds to go. Let's see what it is. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, and it's 98, the green.
Yep.
It was a close battle. You can see it's not an easy question.
Was a close battle. Let's go to the standings for this time. And Stranger is still on top. Jari on the second place. Door third. David V of V on the fourth. And Kelly on the fifth place.
Oh, it's changing. So we have a new one, David. So he's coming up.
Yep.
So let's see
He's
what's
coming to the
going
top.
on.
Coming to the top. We have another greetings or hello video, and this time it's from Lorena Bellavista from the Monza circuit.
Ciao from Italia. I am Lorena Bellavista, sporting manager at Monza circuit. I'm pleased to say hello to all of you, teams, drivers and friends at Creventic. And I'm also glad to welcome the 12 hours race in next July for the very first time at the racetrack. We are working very hard to grant a remarkable and good event, complying with the government rules, and that's for the common and general safety. Restart. Restart is the word we all are waiting for. We will restart this crazy and unusual season together with you all, waiting for you. So, please, engine on, head to Monza, and see you soon. Stay safe, stay tuned. Ciao.
Okay, thank you very much, Lorena from Monza Circuit. So, okay, we hope to be there in July. Now we're going to a video message from Iris Doe from MRS Racing.
Good evening to all of you. This is Iris from MRS GT Racing. I'm sitting here alone at the workshop, a very, very trist place at the moment. Cars are ready to race, waiting for the start of the season. I hope you're all fine and wish you a lot of fun with the quiz. Bye.
Okay, thank you very much, Iris from Germany. Okay, I just got some information from social media. For some reason, we lost a few players, maybe due to a technical problem. We actually don't know, but that's the reason that can happen. But I have also good news. The first official registration for 12 Hours Zandvoort in November is Duo Racing from Luxembourg. So that's great. But I also have seen behind the screens that also Bas Koeten Racing has already entered. I think through social media, probably more, but I'm not so fast. So coming back to that later. Okay, that's about, I think, social media. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, thank you. Then we going to a question from our race director, Jeroen Steenhuis. Show it, please. Question number 39.
This is Jeroen Steenhuis from the Netherlands. I'm currently at race control of TT Circuit Assen, my home track. Good evening to all 24-hour teams, drivers, fans, officials and crew members. I hope everyone is safe and healthy. As race director, I really look forward to an exciting 2020 season of the 24-hour series. It's a pity for all of us who love motorsport. But I believe we need to be patient for the benefit and health of all of us. Nevertheless, I look forward meeting you all soon again at one of our tracks. I have a question for you. As an official, I experienced some remarkable moments in the previous years. In 2018, we had to suspend the 24 hours race of Portimao with a red flag. Do you remember why?
Okay, that was the question from Jeroen Steenhuis from TT Assen in the Netherlands. A question about Portimao. During the race in Portimao, there was a red flag situation. What was the reason for that? Let's have a look at the possible answers in a few seconds. Okay, this is a question again. What was the reason for the red flag situation in Portimao in 2018? No side because of fog. Rabbits on the track. Asphalt was melting because it was very hot, or fuel escaped at the fueling area. So what could it be? I think it's not an easy question, but as mentioned by an official, rabbits would be a funny thing. But let's see what an actual thing. Portimao, okay, with Portimao, it was a good race there. Hope that we can be there very soon, but we have to see. Another 3 seconds for the answer. So let's see what it was. Okay, it was number green. So we had some fuel spoiling at the fuel station, but everything went well. So, okay, that was that question. Then we go further quickly, because it's a race, to question number 30. Question number 30, we have a video. Let's hear it. It's from team principal Vincent Vosse from WRT Racing.
Hello to all of you. I hope that in those difficult times, all of you are doing well. We, Team WRT, we always like to race in the Creventic races because, well, there is plenty of racing, plenty of track time, and all of this in a very, very good atmosphere on such great track like all the track which are used by Creventic. In 2020, we were racing in 24 Hours of Dubai, and the question is, we raced with 2 cars, 10 drivers, for how many nationality represent those drivers?
Okay, thank you, Vincent from Belgium. So the question from Vincent Vosse from VWRT was, how many different nationalities they had in their cars? 2 cars, 10 drivers, how many different nationalities? All Belgium, could be 1, maybe some Dutch guys. Let's see how they met. So how many different nationalities? What are the possible answers? The possible answers are 4, 5, 6, or even 7. So that's interesting. So a team with 2 cars, 10 drivers. So the maximum is 10. It could be 9, could be 8, could be 7, could be 1, but 1 is not one of the answers. A Belgium team, WRT, I think with the Audi. So let's have a look. We have still 5 seconds. Okay, there we are with the answer. And the right answer is 23. It was a difficult question. 7 different nationalities. So. Yes, okay, then thank you for that, Vincent. Now we're going to have a look to one of our friends from the United Arab Emirates, Mr. Al Faisal from Dubai Autodrome.
Hello everyone, I'm Faisal from Dubai Autodrome. I'd like to wish everyone Ramadan Mubarak, and I hope everyone is staying safe in these crazy times. We are practicing social distancing. We are looking forward to going racing again. I think racing, wearing a helmet and being in a race car is one of the best ways of social distancing. We're looking forward to 2021 24-hour race, of course. We will throw on a crazy parade again on the streets, and we'll have a brilliant race. See you in 2021.
Okay, Mr. Al Faisal from Dubai Autodrome, thank you very much. We will be back with you in the circuit, and I have to admit, when I was there in 2006, or actually 2005, my first time, I was really positive surprised about the very good atmosphere in Dubai and how guest-friendly they are. So we will be there in 21. We're going to the question number 31. Helen.
Okay, thank you, Gary. For the next question, we are going to the video of the 24 Hours of Barcelona 2019, last year. So let's have a look. Really nice video, and especially all the cars on the starting grid. The 24 Hours of Barcelona, one of our biggest races every year, and we are looking forward to have this race again in September. So the question that will come for this picture, who was the fourth driver of Scuderia Pra in the year 2019 next to Matteo Malucelli, Jiri Pisorek and Josef Kral? Peter Cox, Alex Holen, Thomas Enge, or there was no fourth driver?
Okay, that's a nice question about Barcelona. Barcelona is one of my favorites. And why is that? Because in 2001, when I was still a young guy, I've driven there myself in a Seat Leon car. And believe it or not, it was a Seat Ibiza. And believe it or not, I was on the podium. So Barcelona is something special in my heart. Okay, good question. So who was it? Peter Cox, Alice Holland, Thomas Enge, or there was no fourth driver. So 24 Hours, Barcelona 2019. Okay, let's have a look. But again, Barcelona, it's amazing. I was there. I saw the podium where Michael Schumacher won it, and I was there as well. Can you imagine? I can. And the right answer is?
Yeah, there was no fourth driver. So
that's a tricky question, Helen.
A lot of people, they knew it, so okay, let's go for it.
Okay, then we have question number 32. For question number 32, we go also to one of our, how should I say it, also one of the presidents of the DNT, Ria Waterhuis, helping us, supporting us for already almost for all 15 years. Ria Waterhuis.
Hello everybody, my name is Ria Waterhuis and I'm the secretary of the event during a long time. I did almost all the races of the Creventic series. And I can tell you that I miss the races now, but especially the drivers and the teams. I did also all the races in Dubai. And now I have a question for you. Which edition was it in 2020?
Okay, this was Ria Waterhuis. Also some person has some special place in my heart. Ria, thank you for this wonderful question. Which edition was the 24-hour race 2020? So which edition it was? If you have looked at it, you should know it. But let's have a look at the possible answers again. Would it be the 13th edition? Maybe the 14th edition, 15th, or even 16th edition? About 24 hours Dubai. So I could ask you, Ole, what's the next edition, but then I would already giving the answer.
I'm not going to spoil the answer, Gary. You're not getting me there.
I could give it a... I could... Okay. But before we have the answer, we will show you a video of the parade from Dubai from last year. So also have a look at that. Okay, actually I have to say this is thrilling for me. And why is it thrilling for me? It's a parade. We, Creventic, with a small team, we did a parade in Dubai, one of the biggest city in the world. So I get, I don't know how it called, it's like Kippenvel, but the chills. Okay, so, but the right answer was, of course, the 15th edition of 24 Hours Dubai 2020. Okay, many good answers. Okay, after the parade, I give the word to Ole for live results. Sorry.
We first are going to check the top 5 after 32 questions. So let's have a look at it. On first spot, still stranger. He has been being up there quite a while. Jari of Bas Kuten Racing, Dor, David V, and Kelly. Well, let's see who will be on the top. There are just a few questions to go, but as this quiz has been changing a lot, you know everything can happen. And I'm going to switch live to the Netherlands now to my colleague Koen. Koen, how are you tonight?
Hey Ola, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good, good. Well, we had a bit of confetti, some exciting announcements, a very special guest, and a fun evening so far. Now we're close to the finishing line. So can you update us about what happened on our social media channels during this quiz?
Yes, of course. People are really loving it, and I can say they really love your jacket as well. So good choice, good choice. Oh, and I also got another entry for Zandvoort. So you just announced dual racing, but also Johnson Consulting will join Zandvoort now.
Oh, thank you very much, Koen. This is great news for us, and we hope for many more entries to come. Greetings back to the Netherlands, and enjoy the rest of your evening. We will do so here in Cologne, and see you in home office next Monday.
See you.
Bye, Koen. Bye, Koen.
So, thank you very much to Søren Jönsson for also entering the 12 Hours of Zandvoort, 13th until 14th of November this year. Registration is open. Please be there as well. For the next question, we're going to show a short video of Leipert Motorsport. Leipert Motorsport from Germany, champion of the continents in 2019. The question is also about them. Which class did they compete in last year? Was it A6, SPX, 991 or GT4? Little hint, don't be fooled by the images, because they have been driving several cars across the season with a lot of drivers. Actually, only one driver, Harald Schlotter, being the only one competing all the races. So he was also driver champion of the continent. And, well, which class was it they drove in? Do you have a guess, Gary?
Of course, I have a guess, but I have to say, actually, Ingo Leipert, the team principal of this team, next time if we have this quiz, we are going to invite him. And why we're going to invite him? Because at every race, he has always difficult questions for me. So he would be a good presentator as well, Ingo Leipert. So which class is it? A6, SPX, GT4 or 991? Ingo Leipert Motorsport, which category where they have the championship in 2019? And it is, Ole?
The correct answer is SPX, and most of you got it correct, actually more than half of you. And I guess we're going to move to the next question, Gary.
Okay, question number 34. I'm saying it correctly, I hope. Okay, this... Oh, that's camera. I'm sorry. We're going to see a famous goalkeeper and have a look at the next video.
I've been invited through my coach. He used to help me in a Volkswagen Golf Cup in Poland for 3 years. He said, listen, we have opportunity if you want to join us. We have a nice, good team, and they all very good drivers. In 24 hours drive, you have to be very strong. The car must be very well prepared. Most important thing is to be focused, to enjoy, to be positive. Also, you have to say, like a marathon, you have to finish the marathon.
Yes, okay. Good. The question is, what is the name of this famous goalkeeper that drove in Dubai and Barcelona 2016? I can say he's from Liverpool, so he's a good goalkeeper, I can say as well. But what is his name? Let's have a look at the possible answers. I'm not sure if we get them in build, but we have to see. It's a goalkeeper. Racing, he was alone in the car, but his team was with 11 players, so it was almost a football team. Is it Casillas, Dudek, Fry, or Schmeichel? That are the possible answers.
It's definitely Peter Fry on the right side. I can recognize his face all day long. But, let's get back to this specific goalkeeper. I think he won the Champions League even in 2004 or 5, I believe. Okay. Quite a comeback of Liverpool against AC Milan, down by 3 goals, and in the end they won the trophy.
Okay, Ole, let's see. Okay, of course, it was Jerzy Dudek, goalkeeper from the football club Liverpool. Okay, thank you, Jerzy, for this question and the nice words you had. We're going further with question number 35 to Ole.
And the next question is going to be, again, a video message question from our press officer of the 24 Hours of Dubai, René de Boer.
Hello everybody, my name is René de Boer, and as many of you know, I've been the press officer for the 24 Hours of Dubai since the 3rd edition, so quite a nice tradition already. Sadly, no racing going on at the moment, but thankfully at least I've got my motorsport library to keep me busy and entertained in these times. One of the traditions that, next to writing all the press releases, is for me also to host the prize-giving ceremony, and usually I welcome the teams who end up on the podium in their own language. It's something I really like doing. And the question is, in how many languages do I welcome the teams on the podium for the prize-giving in Dubai?
So, the question of René was, in how many languages does he welcome the teams on the podium? He's really a language talent. Well, the answer possibilities being 4, 5, 6 or 7. Well, René, he really knows a lot of languages. It's a difficult one.
That is correct, Oli. That's a difficult one. But let's have a look at the possible answers.
Well, is it 4, 5, 6 or 7 languages? I'm surely getting to quite some if I make it up in my head. Well, it's actually said that sometimes he just looks up a few languages and adds them as a special into his podium speech, just the welcome sentence, so he has some extra languages, so we're only looking for the languages where he speaks fluent. But the correct answer is 5, being English, German, Dutch, French and Italian. Heads off, René.
For the 24 Hours of Dubai. And let's welcome all the teams who have made it to the finish here.
And I guess we're going to move on to the next question, don't we,
Let's hear from you.
Yes, I think we go.
Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour pour le cérémonie protocole.
We get a message in our ear. Yeah, tell me what to do. Okay, we go on. I think we go on with question number 36. Ole.
36, yes. We're going to watch a small video, stop it, and you have to say what happens afterwards. So, let's have a look at the video.
My heart's happy. Yes, it has to be said, thus far, thoroughly enjoyable event.
Absolutely agree.
Very different aspect to the 24-hour series calendar with a full touring car field. And an event that I think everybody that's been here this weekend, John, is expected.
Well, the question is, you saw the image of the 24-hour Silverstone. What happens next? A multiple car group hug, so a crash, a wild umbrella crossing the circuit, a car that slides off the track into the guardrail, or crazy drifting skills in the wet. Well, it has been quite a race back then. The first time that we were in Silverstone with only touring cars. And we will go back to the video shortly to see what happened on the circuit.
Well, I've said this. I've left my phone in my spider mesh pocket. Oh, big slide by the 123, and just about got. No, hasn't got it.
Mate.
Oh, it's Tokyo Drift. That was 6 seconds of sideways through stall. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Now, who's behind the wheel of that car? Paul Mensley is going to win the internet with that, because somebody will have clipped that, and it's going to be up there. Extraordinary stuff, Paul.
Well, the correct answer was crazy drifting skills in the wet. Paul Mensley in a BMW M3. It's something you definitely don't see every night race, and quite a crazy drift. And we're gonna have another look at the standings after 36 questions. Only 4 questions to go after this. Stranger still lying on top. Jari from Baskuten Racing second. Dor in third place. And I see 2 new entries on the top 5 for Peter.
Yeah, and I think we now know all the 5 persons because the last 2 are new. But I think those are from Sportscar 365.
I think JK might be Jake Kilshaw.
Correct, that's the first one. And the second one, James Daggy, what's his name?
John
Daggy.
John Daggy.
John Daggy is the second one. Dor is from Baskuten Racing. Jari is also from Baskuten Racing. And Stranger is Marcel ten Kaat. Marcel ten Kaat is Stranger. So we now know all the people in the top 5, with still a few questions to go. But first, I want to say something. I want to make the special greetings to somebody at home. That's Daphne Gengler. She's at home. She is pregnant, waiting for the baby. So Daphne, toi toi toi, as we say in Netherlands. And we hear soon from you. Let's go to a next greetings hello video. And this time is from Christoph Stoll.
Hi everybody. Greetings from CNR Motorsport, your Hancock tire supplier. Hope we can see you soon at the racetrack again. Take care.
Thank you very much, Christoph. Greetings back to Germany, not far from here. Let's move on to question number 37. The question is, you will see a movie from the finish from the Dubai 2016. Let's have a look.
For the 11th time of asking, the Audi R8 of the Belgian Audi Club Team WRT, the squad from Belgium, brought home by a Belgian, Laurent Vantor, will take the first win here at the Dubai 24 Hours for the 4 rings. Out of the final corner then comes the Audi R8 LMS. It's a brand new car, and it's fantastic efforts there from all 4 drivers and the team as well. They had to contend with the Hour 2 difficulties of dropping down to 16th position, labelled as a small mistake by driver Stuart Leonard. But congratulations not only to Laurent Vantor, but to Stuart Leonard, to Michael Meadows and to Alan Furte.
We saw the Belgian club team WRT with the Audi. First time that the Audi won. But the question is, and it's a true-false question, so you have 50% the chance that you have it or good or right. Right or wrong, sorry. The question is, all the overall podiums in Dubai have been won by German manufacturers. All the overall podiums. So that's, we have 15 editions, right? The last years we had the GT and the TCE, but all the podiums have been won by German.
So TCE, you're also counting into this question. Well, is it true or false? We
true or
simply
false.
don't know.
50% true or false. All the overall podiums.
We've had 15 years. 2 times with the TCE overall podium, so we're talking about 17 different cars that have been on the top step. Oh, that's a difficult one.
Yeah.
I can remember there were definitely some quite close finishes, some drama involved about the top step in Dubai. But has it actually been won by only German manufacturers?
We know 2020 because Jeroen Blekemolen said, I won, and that was with the team of Mercedes.
Yeah, Black Falcon it was.
Black Falcon. And 30 and 34. The most of you think it was wrong, but it is true, it is right.
Do you also know which brand has won the most times the 24 Hours of Dubai?
That's a good question, let me think. I think it will be Mercedes for sure. And
I think we have a tie.
Yeah, they both won 5 times, right?
Mercedes, AMG and Porsche both won 5 times.
Both won 5 times.
To round it up, we had also BMW, Audi, and of course for the TCE division 2 times Volkswagen on the overall podium.
Correct. That's correct. Let's go to the next question, Ole.
Let's move on. Question number 38. We're getting into the final 3 questions. This is the decider who will win the beautiful merchandise package of the 24 Hours of Dubai and one of these trophies. It's another video questions, what happens next question. So look carefully, we're going to stop the video and we're going to ask you what happens next.
Been in for fuel.
Well, no, was it low fuel pressure the morning?
Maybe it's not connected with the gearbox problem at all, but Ryan, remember, didn't come back in again to get the car fueled. Flick couldn't do so because she had that gearbox problem and couldn't get the car turned into the fueling area. Has that Audi...
Oh, he's braking. I think he's stopped it to do a Control-Alt-Delete and try and get the fuel pump up.
Well, the question is, what happens next? Will Radcliffe manage to restart the car? Will a car overtake him on the grass? Will there be a massive crash or an immediate Code 60 flag?
I think all four are possible.
All four are possible.
All four are possible. No crazy answers.
It's definitely a question that requires knowing the race, knowing this specific scene and what happens. And we are going to go back to watch the remainder of this video right now.
We had a car stop there earlier on in the race and it caused a Code 60.
It's dead, that'll Code 60. But I don't think that'll matter at this point.
Okay, well, Ryan will be frantically working around in the cockpit there just before the final corner. This has happened between turns 14 and 15. Thankfully, he's not quite on the racing line. All the cars exiting Biondetti on the left-hand side of the track. Oh, but there are big problems.
Whoa!
Huge problems. And that was an unsighted Porsche, the number 50.
That was a massive crash. See, and most people knew the answer. Well, it made one of the most dramatic final hours in our series because the car that was hit was currently second in the overall position, had with good chances for the overall victory, and the car that hit him was the back then leader in the 991 class of dynamic motorsport. Quite a tragedy, but that's part of racing as well. Let's move on to the next question, Peter.
Yeah, but before we go to the next question, we first have another hello or greetings video.
Hey everybody, this is Jeff Stone from Kelly Moss Road and Race, coming to you live from the Hill Country just outside of Austin, Texas, not far from my buddy Ben Keating. I miss racing so much and can't wait to get back to it. Sitting here thinking about the last Creventic race, and third place, we'll take it till we can come back for a win. Had a great time, love running with you guys. Everybody's fantastic. Ivo, my hat's off to you. You do a great job. We're looking forward to being back. Hopefully we can do Dubai next year. And I look forward to just being back on the track. Everybody stay safe, stay sharp, get ready to go back fast.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Greetings back all to the USA. And again, hope to see you soon in Dubai, like you mentioned. Question number 39. And after this, only one to go. You will see an intro video from this Paul Ricard race. And the question is, how many different track layouts are possible in Paul Ricard? And I cannot again tell you, there are a lot, really a lot. Is it 83, 125, 136, or even 247?
That's a lot.
How far were you?
Well, I got until 5 so far, but that's definitely not going to be in the range.
More than that. Absolutely more than that. How many different track layouts? Everybody knows the circuit. A lot of possibilities. But 83, 125, 136, or 247.
Well, there are quite a lot of chicanes that you can manually add or take out. If you keep in mind all the combinations, I mean, it's a potential equation in the end. So.
Correct.
Difficult one on this, and it's really one for the experts. It really gets down to the line here who knows the correct answer in this.
If you know this question, then, whoa, that's what I mean. Only 5 persons had the correct answer. You believe it or believe it not, 247 different possibilities on the track layout. And if you don't believe it, check their own website, because there's the right answer. Last question, Ode. Really? The last question?
Last question of the day. This is the final decider who will win the first ever 24-hour series pub TV quiz. And it's going to be another video question. Actually, a really nice one. Which GT3 car We will actually first look at the video. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I was a bit too fast. So let's first check the video.
Through the traffic here, it's like watching Forza. It really is. The onboard shots are remarkable, live in sound and vision. No blocks, no brakes, just the action. Thanks very much indeed.
Okay, if you took a careful look, our question is, which GT3 car will take the overall lead? This was 7 minutes into the 24 hours of Dubai this year. It was really a sprint race in the beginning. It was really beautiful to watch. And the correct answer possibilities are number 84, HTP Motorsports, number 91, Herbert Motorsports, number 777, Toksport WRT, or number 7, MS7 by WRT. I can remember this was quite a great start to the 24 hours of Dubai.
Yeah, and when we stopped the video, I thought I saw the Toksport was leading. The Herbert was very close. I didn't even see the other two cars.
The MS7 by WRT, I'm not sure they were in the frame at all.
Yeah, but I saw those two cars.
We will see the answer right now.
Engel is going to be passed by the lead. He might lose second as well. Round the outside. What a manoeuvre for the lead. That is just extraordinary stuff.
That was surely unexpected. One of the best overtaking maneuvers we have seen in our entire history. Coming by the outside, I wouldn't have seen it coming. And most of you also did not see it coming. So congratulations to the 18 people that did.
Yeah, quite good job. This was it, I think, or?
This was it.
Yeah. Can we do another 10 questions, 20 maybe? I had fun.
Who's still up for it?
I think we have to stop.
Yeah, I think time is over. We had 40 questions. We had a great night. And let's have another look at one of the highlights that is coming up later this year. Well, see you all in Zandvoort in November. And we are now looking forward to the podium ceremony of the first ever 24-hour series pub TV quiz. And let's see who's up for it. The calculation is not done. It must be a very close fight. Well, the winner will receive this beautiful 24H Dubai merchandise set and a trophy coming up. And now coming up for you, the podium ceremony. In third place, Sports Car 365 Jake Kilshaw. In second place, Yari Baskuten Racing. And in first place, our overall winner, the stranger Russell Vincart. Congratulations and have a good time with your 24H Dubai merchandise set. Please send us your email. And we have you live in picture, Marcel. How are you?
Glad to have won. Obviously in a delay, I'll put my phone down. But, yes.
How were the questions, Marcel?
Questions. Well, they were some of them were quite difficult. Others were a good guess from my side. But you guys did a really good job on finding some nice questions.
Thank you very much, Marcel. Thank you very much. Thank you for competing with us. We will send the beautiful merchandise package to you. I'm sure we have your address. And before we finish, I think we have to thank some people. We have to thank 0221 for the beautiful studio here. We have to thank Jeroen, our quizmaster, not our quizmaster, our race director. We have to thank him. John Hendo, who was live in the studio. Our colleagues, but especially want to thank you all at home. The drivers, the teams, the fans, the families. I don't know who participate tonight. Everybody, big, 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 big thanks.
See you all at the end of March for our 12 Hour of Monza iRacing on our social channels. And see you in June, on the 12th to 14th of June in Portimao for the start of our European season. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.